Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Charismatic Mystery. Tonight we're playing the module Curse but it's changed, transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark RPG, everything created by Marc. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall see. But with me, I have a wonderful cast of players. I have Lady Lyra, our half-elven magist, played by Julie, who is sadly not feeling well, so can't join us today. But don't worry, I will be NPCing her. But then we have Hamartia, our Cheju warlock, played by Cookie. Hello, welcome.
Hello. So it turns out I'm pretty good at potion making. Does that make me a full-time alchemist?
Oh my god.
No.
Golf clap, golf clap, golf clap. That's pretty good.
Just a single clap.
Tiefling Bard, played by Adriano. Hello, welcome.
Well done, well done.
And certainly not least, we have Jivkos, our undead Minotaur Paladin, played by Weewoo. Hello, welcome.
I seem to make an amazing test bunny.
What happened last time, gang?
Who wants to take it?
Well, I mean, I can take it. It's fine. It's not that much, actually. I'm gonna skip a bunch because ultimately, whilst your summaries are magical, Bexxy, a lot of it is inconsequential when it comes to what we actually did, except for things. So we basically. You're verbose is the word. And we started off by just basically once again in the room of all these weird plants and trying to figure out what the hell are we gonna do with this connection of the house with this children's life force. And Illyria's like, hey, big old red crystal in the middle of the room, it's doing the whole throbbing thing, I can feel it in my hand. And referring to the sun sword. And Nix is like, I remember big throbbing red things often, and did a detect magic, and true enough, there was a strong aura of protective abjuration magic, similar to that of another throbbing aura in Castle Ravenloft.
The more we play with you, the more frequent your sexual innuendos are.
Hey man, I just lead you there. It's up to you to take the steps. He noticed that there was other auras around these plants, as like it's obvious. Marcia's sisters have got some fuckery going with some flora.
Mm-hmm.
And we try and figure out if there's like some sort of connection with this crystal and the children, and if destroying it's be a good idea. And Jivkos is like, don't touch or harm the children, and Nyx is like, harm them a little, what can it hurt? So Hamartia does the whole pokey with her sun sword, but that is when she becomes less than invisible. And Jivkos sees this blade and he's like, hey, that belongs to my master, not a museum. And realizes that, wait, we knew that. And it's Finders Keepers, by the way. Where have you been? And Jivkos is like, okay then. But I kind of recognize you from somewhere. Like, you look familiar to me. And Illyria's like, oh, I just got one of those faces. And yes, Illyria does have one of those faces. That of Tatiana, the squeeze of Strahd. Nevertheless, Nyx tries to do some calculations with trying to fit a girthy crystal into his bag of holding. And, Ares is like, hey man, I'm the smart one. But that was pretty smart. And Nyx is like, sometimes even a broken clock is right twice a day. And then we did some sneaky around. Nyx, for the first time in forever, unlocks the door. And we realized that, we didn't realize, we knew, we were led by Hamartia to the alchemy chambers, where we did some potion making, and Hamartia's like, screw you, I can do my own potions. minor damage, but then healed immediately. A slight headache, and Jivkos is that test case bunny or cow, and learns of all the different potions and chooses to take a few. And then we left. After, getting some sass from this little girl who is also determined. Like we already kind of knew, but Nick's determined that they're charmed. All of them are charmed, and gives Illyria, something not in the notes, gives Illyria
True.
a vial, the last vial of the crest water, which provides a greater restoration, and telling her that he is not in the correct headspace to be granting clemency to children.
It might be the best decision that Except done, as of late, honestly.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I know. I know. Alright, let's get back into it, shall we? Let's get back to business.
Defeat
The
the hags.
The hags.
Indeed.
Why'd they give me Hamartia when I asked? Besides,
Did anybody enjoy my Careless Whisper rendition in chat, by
it
the
was
way?
so fucking good.
Yeah.
I actually had hats off to you for that.
Inspiration for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna use it for Lyria.
Yeah, you need it.
I thought you were going to use it for the hags.
I think Illyria already has it, actually.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
sure.
I will take it.
Oh no.
No, Irius needs it.
Okay, I'll give it to Lyria.
You got Irius too.
I think actually I've given me inspiration in the past and I still have it.
Like, good job, me.
Like the Obama meme where he gives himself some medal.
Yeah.
Alright, Hamartia, you may open the door.
Amatia hesitates for a moment to open the door as... Well, you don't really want your last safe place in a home to be not safe anymore, but she throws away these foolish, childish thoughts. And she squeezes the door open. I hope. What's the thing? There you are. Oh no.
Oh no, is a good reaction.
Huh?
Hamartia, it's a weird feeling, returning to what used to be your room. It's in many ways just as you remembered it. Your purple bed underneath the 3 windows, Soul's little nest still resides on the bedside table, and that long table in the middle of the room is still a clutter of various projects of servitude to mother and sisters. In other ways, it has drastically changed. The most glaring offense is the inhabitants in the room. Before you, there's 3 children, 4 toddlers, and 5 cribs from which soft crying comes from. Most of these children can be found on more makeshift beds along the southwestern wall. They have huddled up together and around the oldest among them, a girl in her late teens with flowing amber hair. Auburn hair. She holds a crying baby against her chest, and a toddler with the other. A second toddler has half crawled into her lap, burying its face against her stomach. Mirroring her is a younger girl with her hair up in a messy bun. She also protects another toddler with her body. And this one here. The last toddler in the room looks up from the long table in fear, and further south from her, there's another girl on the cusp of teenagehood. Her hands are full with the industry of cloth making, and as soon as you open the door, she puts it down, runs over to the toddler, picks it up, and brings it back to the stool, having it in her lap as she works.
Right. Mattia is going to tell her to ignore all of them, and she will very quickly move towards her strong box of perhaps some well hidden things that she stole once went from her time here.
All right.
Or at least where she last placed it.
It would be inside of the wardrobe by the door to the bathroom.
Right, she's going to
in
beeline over.
in like underneath like a hidden cabinet, actually buried into the, I think actually the wall behind it. Okay, you go past all the toddlers and the children. They kind of flinch away from you up against the wall.
She's going to ignore them completely.
She, of course, is just going to sort of indicate to Nyx, I think it may be better if you follow in with how much of a reaction I seem to get.
I'm not offering much of a warm reception myself. I had contemplating disguising myself to be of a more amiable visage. Trying to think about what that could be.
Illyra kind of pushes past both of you, and she says, "Don't worry, I got it." And she steps in, going like, "Hi, everybody. Everything is all right. We're not going to hurt you. We're here trying to help you, but considering that you're all charmed, I don't think you will understand us. But you don't have to worry. All right." There's this terse silence in the room, beyond the soft crying of the babies, and they kind of look between each other, just in silence. But there seems to be a little bit of tension that disperses.
Nyx will like tug his hat, and he will disguise himself as Vonamira.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Sure. Hamardia, as you open the closet, you see all of your things in disarray. Some of your stuff is still there, but it's been clearly been used, and not by you, or they have been repurposed, or is not there at all. And as you kind of like push past a couple of clothes, to that hidden back of the wardrobe to remove the false wall to look inside of that hole where you had your strongbox that you had basically carved into the wall itself. It's not there anymore. It's just empty.
Amalia is going to close the door. And she's going to look at all of these children. And she is going to look to the more mature one, and she's going to point to her and say, "You! Over here!"
Yeah. This is definitely the oldest. She's like on the cusp of becoming like an adult. And she seems very protective, and she of the little ones, and she flinches again, and but then kind of like seals herself and more bravery, looks you in the eye. What can I do to help?
Who did you use the clothes here? Or do you know who did?
Of course we did. They gave us permission to, and we don't really have much. I know this belongs to you, but... and I'm sorry. But
I do
things are
not
what they
care
are.
about the clothes, child. Well, child, you're practically my age. There was something beyond the wardrobe, a box. Have you seen it?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Insight check.
Sure.
Empathy composure check.
Yeah, do it.
Skill check. Empathy composure. 18.
Nice.
You don't see any hints of deception. As soon as you step into the room, Nyx, with the oldest girl's attention on Mardia, the one who sits immediately to your left, calls out to the yes, indeed, to the older one. Fonia, it's funny. And the girl, apparently Fonia, looks over to Nyx, and she immediately stands up with the babe in her hands. Both of the toddlers kind of like have to detangle from her, and she takes a step forward in worry. It's funny. It's you. How did you break out? We can't leave, can you?
Nyx is gonna have to do his best to mimic Zvonimira's voice. But he's going to hold his throat as if it's hurt. And like try to have like a strained voice. And I will still say what I say, but if you want me to roll first, that's fine too.
Let me also gauge what you say here, and then.
Okay. We have been lied to. These are good people. We are trapped and we must get out. They're here to help. We should help them.
She's taken aback a little bit. There's like a heavy crease in her forehead that forms. They helped you to break through whatever they did to us to trap us inside of the rooms?
Damn. I don't remember much. The room I was in played with my memories. Please help them, otherwise we will be stuck here and we will all die.
Alright, let's make a deception manipulation.
I will use inspiration.
Okay.
Jeez, a 4. I'll die her. Oh my god. Okay.
No, this doesn't make any sense. No, I don't know what kind of trick you're playing right now, but this... No. I know from what you did for us a couple of days ago. I know, you know, I met your friend, Asphoda, the strange lizard person. So I know you mean well, but the extent of what the squalls are doing to protect their homes, their home against you, is affecting us. please leave as soon as possible. You can't do anything for us anyway. We gotta try to do our best here. Maybe when the orphanage is rebuilt in Vallaki, we're allowed to go back. But right now, you're hurting us more than you're helping.
Do you know in whose room you're standing?
Yes, I've been told as much.
Do you know who I am, child?
Yes, I've been told as much.
Do you see all of these clothes? All of the furniture, all of the embroidery you see throughout the house? Do you know who's done them?
I can hear the answer in what you're saying.
And you think I had a fun time? I know your chance. I'm probably talking to a fucking wall. But please do try to use your head, child.
I have a lot of respect for you. And
Why?
I know somewhat of what you're capable of, all of you. I'm scared. I'm scared of them. I'm scared of you. But these children look up to me. So I'm going to talk back a bit now and say, do you think it was easy when we lived in the orphanage? Do you think our prospects in Vallaki was all roses? Things were bad there. The rectress, Morning Lord bless her, tried her best. But she wasn't perfect. And so wasn't Father Lucian.
They were not perfect.
This isn't good. The squalls, their disciplinary actions are a little bit extreme, as we have noticed. But so long, Burgomaster's Wachter has given the order that we should relocate here. If we return to Vallaki now, we will not be welcomed. Where would you have us go?
No, but I know where my sister would have you go, and you would not like the answer.
Nyx tosses a mini pie onto the table.
You'll go into the
Squelches.
oven after your bones have been grinded to dust.
What? You're not making any sense.
You see, do you know Granny? Do you perhaps know her children that buy and sell pie?
She sometimes comes to Vallaki to sell her pies and pick up orphans to deliver them to homes around Barovia.
Well, here's the thing. And Hamatia will turn into Granny.
Oh?
This little Granny, old good Granny, is my mother. And she is going to turn into Morgantha. Mother dearest, my children.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to turn into Hamatia again and say, and you know who how these pies were made? I lost little children, but thought they had a better chance. They've been deceived. And now, they're nothing more than food. I sold these pies. I did. I know what they're made of. Them, they saw it too. They've been to the mill. I know exactly what happened there. Do you want to become pie, child? And Hamartia is going to give a very solemn look. And then she's going to turn into Morganfa. And she'll say, because she would love to just eat you up. And her whole jaw will open up almost like a wicked sort of snake smiling.
Jesus Christ.
And she'll turn back into Hamartia.
You have a crying fest on your hands. All the toddlers are scared shitless. And they're screaming and they're crying.
Little strong, don't you think, Amatir?
I just can't stand it. I can't stand children being here. This is no place for children. And this is no place for you. So please, for fuck's sake, maybe you have one little voice in you, please. Just listen.
What did the lizard tell you? She was here, you say?
She's unable to answer currently because she is like busy like trying to calm all the toddlers down, and it's gonna take like a minute or two before that is finished. It's hard to even be heard across this room.
Okay, like with the wailing, Nyx is just gonna look along the table, see if there's anything worth of note here, until they calm down for a second.
It's cluttered with various work tools. There's both like seamstress connected tools, as well as a lot of fabrics and scissors and like half-finished projects and stuff like that. But there's also a little bit of a smattering of like woodworking tools as well. Among it, as well as like some very rough-looking toys. Illyria will immediately move over towards the toddlers as well and help Fania. And Illyria does have a bit of a kind face, so it definitely helps. They're not as scared of Illyria as they are of Mordia right now.
Or Jib goes.
Open the window.
Okay, I will! Please close the balcony door! Sorry.
Hamartia is going to scour the area to see if maybe she finds her strongbox.
Sure. Looking around, reminding me, what are some examples of what's in the strongbox?
Well, that's in the document that you've written.
Oh dang!
Turntables.
So, the turntables, yeah. So it is a hidden strongbox with notes about magic Hamartia has stolen / overheard from the family.
Oh.
So basically, Ham was gathering intel.
Oh. Is there anything else in there but these documents?
Mostly other knickknacks she's stolen. Maybe it's a weird mushroom from Ophalia, or like weird makeup from Bella or something like that. Like things that will piss them off if they...
You do see, as you pop your head into your bathroom, some of those makeup objects in there. But there's no strange mushrooms around or documents that you recognize.
Someone did find it.
As yes, there is nothing in the bathrooms because I won't. As the toddlers calm down, like there's like sweat on Fania's forehead, and she looks absolutely exhausted. Like she hasn't slept in a very long time, like truly haggard. And as she's trying to recollect what you guys were talking about, the little girl in the corner pipes up and said, idea what you're talking about, but we can't leave. Fania won't leave because she's not that kind of person, alright? She won't leave with all of us unless there's all of us, okay? Because some of us... And Fania kind of sends a dirty look towards the younger girl. And instead of piping down, she bristles up instead. Some of us doesn't have as much of a fucking sense to realize how extreme the squalls can be. People like Evonia, who's put it into everyone's heads that we're better off here and not in the orphanage of Malaki. And that's not good. She's poisoning their minds, you know, with their ambitions. She truly believes that she has a talent for magic. Can you believe that? And Fania finally speaks up. Tessa, please don't speak ill, and please don't curse. It's not becoming of you.
Tessa, curse however you like. You have my permission. As the master of this room.
Oh. Thanks, but I'd rather listen to Fania.
Acceptable.
Fania turns her gaze towards Swanamira. And she says, "You don't remember? About Asphodel? Nix?
Sorry?
Fania finally turned to look at you and said, "You don't remember about Asphodel?"
My head is all swimmy. When I got out of the other room, something happened in my... You're gonna have to remind me.
Illyria pipes in and says, I would actually also like to know. Fania's still looking very dubious at Swanamira, like clearly thinks that something is wrong here, but as Illyria questions, dropping down on the floor again, like swaddling the baby to her chest, she will still explain. Not here, back at the orphanage. Remember? We talked about it. She came up and asked us about what was happening, why Hans, Laszlo, and Franz had ran away, and how our brother died. So, to remind all of you, as she says this, the words, connect. This was a long year to go out of game, not in game. When you were visiting the orphanage to find out what was going on, all of you, but for Asphodel, headed into Milivoy's room to investigate what was going on with him. Asphodel went upstairs and started interviewing the children.
One jumped out the window or something.
Yes, well, you find out that he was pushed out of the window by Felix, who was inhabited by a strange shadow. Creature.
Yeah.
And Asphodel learned a lot of stuff, talked to indeed a girl named Fania up there on the second floor, and when Asphodel came back and rendezvoused with you, Felix came to gloat at the door. And you were like, "This is sus," and you pulled him into a room, and then the battle commenced, and then Felix died and was resurrected. And then you left.
Well, yeah. We went to the church to, like...
Yes.
bas-
Yes, it did. But it was only Asphodel who interacted with the other kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Fania mentions that she has talked to your friend.
Uh-huh. So she didn't come here.
No, of course not. Swanee, what has happened to you? Are you alright?
Hey, I mean, you're in a nice room with sheets and, okay, a lot of children, a lot of work to do, but I was amongst flowers that had weird spores and they messed with my head. No, I'm not alright. Neither are you. Neither are any of us. Shouldn't be here.
Yes.
The orphanage was hard, too, and dangerous. But here's no better if we're to be turned into pies.
Tessa perks up and she says, "Oh, so you've changed your mind? You don't believe what Ivania says anymore, huh, Swanee? Last time I remember, you were gushing about that Ivania was leading us down a better path than Fanya finally found your reason, huh?"
They put a weird spell on me, just like every other one that seems to be cheering for them.
Spell? What kind of spell?
Spell to change your mind. To believe them. To make you think that they are good people. That this is where we're meant to be. It's not true. I'm sorry, I guess I just wanted the best for all of us, but I can't control how I feel when I'm under a spell.
Make me another deception manipulation, this time with advantage. You did say some believable things in there.
24.
Oh,
Woo!
Nice.
nice.
Whatever suspicion that was clear on Fania's face, it kind of like melts away. And she kind of reaches out to Swanee to like come over and to like...
I step away and put my hand up. No time for that. We need to come up with a plan.
You're right. Some of us has I'm quite worse than the others right now. I'm not sure where everybody is. If you do want to help, please. I know that Sarko is just next door inside of the cold storage. It's been a couple hours already. I'm very worried.
Okay. And anything you heard, I couldn't hear much down the other end of the house. We need to help these people, help us. And if they can get rid of the squalls, maybe this can be our new orphanage and we make a life for ourselves, but we're in grave danger if we stay here under the, make air quotes, protection of these murderous women.
I'm not so sure with all of this about pies and these spells. I don't understand what is going on here. I'm
You
not
don't-
sure if I'm ready to believe all of this.
You don't
But-
have to.
Just because we don't have a home, Swanee, doesn't mean we have the right to take it from somebody else.
This is her home. And I'm gonna point at Hamatia.
This is my room. These are my tools.
Yes, and that's why if you want it back,
I want
will
it back
talk to
one thing.
Morgantha and see if perhaps we can move out or something. I feel very bad for imposing upon this.
You think she will listen to you?
Maybe not, but I will try. I don't like being in your room. It's just I have no choice right now, but I can try and talk to them.
Fanya, you're exhausted and you need rest. These people have they're trying to help us, just like Asferda did. We have to help them.
Well,
You probably can go out of the room and you much better less than going to talk with Morgantha.
Can you leave,
shit,
Fanya?
that's true. No, I can't. I'm sorry. Right now I physically can't, but I would if I could. Shit. I shouldn't curse. I'm sorry.
Oh,
been a
you
lot.
said a bad word.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have heard that. If you find them as quickly as possible, maybe you can convince them that you mean them no harm, and no harm to the house itself, so they can end whatever strange magical thing this is. And if you could go next door and pop in on Sarko, perhaps there's something you can do for him. Bring him
Fanya,
a blanket, perhaps.
Fanya,
Nyx grabs a blanket off the bed here.
we need your help in understanding what exactly has been done to you in order to understand how to perhaps break it. We broke one, but it was coincidence more than anything. So we have to understand what exactly did they put on you.
Okay, alright. It happened very fast. We were awakened early in the morning. I heard them say that you were on your way, and that you were on your way to destroy the house and mess things up and kill them. And that we need to help them repel you and tell you to leave. And to help protect the house, we were to be put inside all of the rooms, and they placed a mark on our necks. And she moves her messy auburn hair away to show this ink blot that is on the nape of her neck. And after that, I just couldn't leave. And they informed us to tell you that if you were to, mess with the house, you would hurt us. And this was a way to protect all of us from you.
Now, what we are trying to do here is give you a choice. Give us a choice, my apologies. We either leave, or we get our revenge, killing you in the process. You are not here to be shielded, Fanya. Unfortunately enough for you, you are the shield. We're not going to give you the brunt of our attack. We're not going to kill you. Our goal is to move around the shield, to circumvent the shield. So thank you. This is good information. Perhaps we may act upon it.
Perhaps there's been a miscommunication or misunderstanding. You don't sound like you're here to cause this kind of trouble they're talking about. So perhaps you can find them wherever they have gone, and convince them that whatever this danger is, that it's over, so they can end this spell on us. Because this is a lot.
You're handling it quite well, Fanya. Just stay tight a little bit more.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my
Well-
best.
We're going to end the spell one way or another. But I assure you that you will not be kept like this.
The
Okay.
little ones need food. They haven't had anything since this morning, at least in a couple hours tonight. Some of them, there's a fever also that is spreading among them, and I can't fix it with the things I have inside of here. They've been screaming since yesterday. The squalls say that they will help us when all of this is over.
I see. Amadia will turn away. She has one more thing she wants to do. And that is she's going to grab the nest.
Sure.
Right?
You stuff it into your pack. It becomes a little bit of a mess, you know, but you
Yeah.
try to conserve its integrity as much as possible. But it's just basically hay.
Fucking hey. The Nyx will be like, so sorry, what was the orphan that they said was next door?
Zarko.
Zarko. So Zarko's next door.
Yes. The cold storage, you know.
I'm sure these people will help. So I will go with them and bring this blanket to Zarko.
You're a good girl, Swanee. Please do. But don't stay with them in case something happens. Go and find a corner to hide, okay?
They are strong. We have to be strong. I will be strong with them, but I will go hide.
Yes, but clearly the squalls doesn't like them, and they might think if you're aiding them that you might be punished, just like Sarka was.
Be careful.
You too. You too. And she pulls both of the toddlers that are sitting beside her, like closer to her, and like hugs them to her. It's the least she can do. But it's clearly that she's feeling pretty helpless right now.
They turn the corner. I will drop the disguise.
Urius gives you a thumbs up.
Nyx rolls his eyes.
Illyria promises to try and help them the best she can. She promises to go over to Sarko and do her best. And that before they're gonna... You are going to try your best to resolve this before night, so the little ones don't starve. And,
Or do we?
We do.
yes, we do, says Illyria.
Maybe fewer kids to worry about.
Amatia will give one last long glance at the room. Give out a big sigh and say, "Please, just when you're done with all of this, just, tidy it up a little bit. I'll help you, but after we're done and you're free, please help me tidy this up. It's horrendous. Can't stand a messy room."
Fania calls out, it's all tasks that have been given. Ogniana is making clothes for them. She's very talented. They said that someone named Helga might come down from the castle.
Helga,
Oh shit.
that's a big bribe. Whew.
Sounds important. Perhaps Ogniana has a bright future ahead of her. So, we should let her work.
Amatia is going to inspect her at the dress as the former
Sure.
Former fashionista of the squalls.
Sure. Yeah. Make me. Yeah, make me a perception intelligence. As you, like, I'll be honest, it's there. Like during this whole conversation, she's only like looked up from time to time to take in what is happening in the room. Otherwise, she's just been quiet and quietly working this whole time. 15. She does seem skilled for her age, but it's nothing compared to your ability currently. But if she's this good now,
Martia will raise an eyebrow and give some friendly advice. Some friendly weaving advice, which I am not qualified to give as any of the person.
oh, for the first time she speaks, and it's this quite low and mysterious voice, and she seems very appreciative and open-minded about your advice.
Yeah. Ham will give, for the first time since entering here, a genuine smile and walk away. Leaving her room behind, closing the door. Hello. Okay.
And she will call out, "Thank you, Mr. Marty."
You're welcome.
Alright, you close the door and everyone breathes. And
Oh.
there in the corner sits this boy, just, kicking the air and looks at all of you and the disguised shenanigans that has been going on, and he just waves.
Hamatia will wave back and say, "Boy, what's your name?"
The name is... I should scroll up the list to remember my name.
Oh my god,
The name is Bolek, and you better remember it.
Bolek? How?
Bolek.
Bolek, like,
Indeed.
sounds like a stomach condition. Hamatia
Is
will
it a
say, "What?
strong stomach condition?
Hopefully not, Bolek.
Then
But
I
I
don't
think-
like it.
Well, Bolek, you look like a king sitting on a throne."
I don't know how I feel about that. But I heard you talking to Fanya, and I'm a little bit confused about the purple guy turning into Sponimira, but... It gives you both like a thumbs up, a double thumbs up. Sounds good to me!
Right, next up, Hafsa should go to the cold storage. I'm gonna consult my map here. The map that I am privileged to see. Where is the cold storage exactly? Is it the room like more to the north from the bathroom?
It's next door, just to the east.
Prison. To the east. Is it like the long hallway bit?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So follow me, please.
Hold on a moment. Hold up a moment.
Hold up.
Hold up.
I'm gonna bear me 1 minute.
Okay. Oh god, I need to open Illyria's character sheet.
I have it.
Okay, thank you. Make me a perception composure for Illyria.
Olaf.
12. Oh.
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 Oh, how interesting. Anyway.
Everybody make me a perception composure.
Oh
no.
Except for Illyria this time.
Oh, lucky egg.
Perception, composure. Yep. 15.
9.
Feeling especially perceptive.
And then
Composed.
Arius.
I don't know about composed, but perceptive.
Arius has a lockstone, gotta remember.
A lucky little guy.
Yeah. Or he's just
I'm back.
rich.
That too.
What
We'll do a
happened?
perception composure check.
Yeah,
Perception,
make me a
composure.
perception composure, please.
Why?
Why
As I
not?
say so. Oh!
Listen to our god.
No, I don't want. Composure. 19.
God damn.
19! Damn. Okay, so we're going to okay, time is gonna get a little bit iffy. We might need to go into
Initiative?
yes, initiative.
Oh.
We
Oh,
shall see.
no.
But Irius Hamartia, you notice the sun sword hovering in mid-air beside Illyria.
Mm.
Illyria? Turn it off.
What is
Take the batteries
Irius
out.
going to do? Oh shit. What is Irius going to do? Yeah, he's also gonna call out to like Illyria to look out, and Illyria is going to look down upon the hovering sun sword and is gonna reach to her side where it used to hang, and it's not gonna be there, but in the air beside her. Yeah, everybody make me an initiative roll.
Make me an initiative?
Yeah.
Ah, an initiative. Oh, we're entering initiative. Oh,
And-
shit.
And everybody
14 for me.
who didn't roll a 19 does so with disadvantage.
Ah,
Oh no.
that's bad.
Okay, so
Is it hovering? Is it turned on or
with
No,
disadvantage?
it's yes, with disadvantage.
does it look like someone is an invisible person is holding it?
It's hovering mid-air in his sheath.
Oh,
Let's make a.
I'm not rolling well.
You just get them out of the way.
That's his sword.
Up, up.
All right. Could you roll initiative for Lear as well?
Ja,
Be possible.
självklart.
Tack så mycket.
Disadvantage? Disadvantage?
She made. You know, she did not make it, so yeah, disadvantage on her as well.
14.
14. Okay.
14.
14.
Uh-oh.
50s. Alright. And Arius rolls normally.
It is Stormlight.
Oh god.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Idiot Stormlighter.
Stimulator.
Yes, Stormlight.
Nani?
Liten bultu! And your
Stradusma.
initiative.
The sword. Floating.
Okay, here it goes. Sorry.
What did You're scaring us.
Shit.
Is the sword going to stab the child?
Yeah.
Nick, how much did you roll? 8.
8.
Oh shit, dudes.
Oh no. Oh no.
And how much did you cost him? 5?
I got 5, yeah.
And Hamartia?
14.
14. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Top of the round, it's something mysterious.
Dun, dun, dun.
Turn.
Wait, the sword order is kind of weird. Oh, there you
There we go.
Was the sword in the turn order?
You don't see it.
Okay.
Oh no!
It's because it's invisible.
Oh no!
No.
We're going to change the music.
Is it like battle music? Is it
It's gonna
spoopy
be
music?
some stress music at least.
Is it invisible music?
Isn't that just silent?
Okay. Underneath the floating sword and around it, these neon colored swirling patterns become visible, and around the sword itself this grinning face appears.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's the Cheshire Cat!
Oh,
What the
no.
fuck?
Where did you go?
Where's it gone?
Yeah, where did it go?
The cat's gone.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, I know! Oh, I think, maybe. Wait. I know what the fuck this is.
Oh, teeth. I've seen this before.
Yes, you do recognize this immediately, Harmonia. You've seen it many times before. This is Bella's familiar.
What
And
do?
the cat, the Cheshire Cat, on its turn.
No.
No, bad.
The neon colors appears, you see the grinning face, this vague outline of cat, very much in the style of, oh god, what is that chivalrous story? With the grinning cat.
Alice.
Ah, yeah, Alice. Yes, indeed. And then the cat disappears from that space. Alright, Meridia, your turn.
Do I see the sword going over there?
The sword is gone with the cat. It's your turn.
But do I see the cat?
It's invisible.
Make me a perception.
Because I see him on the map, but I don't know if I'm supposed to.
Yeah, but make me a perception intelligence. I'm going to do a hide.
Perception intelligence. 17.
No, you don't see it.
Fuck. Okay. Let me think. Let me think for a moment. What can I do? What can I do? For my experience with the thing, like, is this sword also invisible? Or
It went invisible with the cat.
oh shit. Okay. For my experience with the cat, do I know for like how much further he can teleport? Because I know he can teleport.
Oh, make me an intelligence check.
Okay. Pure intelligence. Never mind.
It's a tricky little cat, and he had stolen things from you in the past.
I say, it can teleport, the little shit can teleport. And she's going to shout, little shit! If you hear me, I know I'm coming for you, and you will get this. And she's going to viciously mock the cat.
Oh no.
Do you need like a target for that? That
No,
is
it's-
interesting.
It's no. We addressed this at one point. It just has to be audible.
Yeah.
Oh,
It needs to be
Whoa.
heard.
good.
And that's it.
It does not need to understand you either.
No.
I already mocked the book, Bexxy.
Yeah, I can hear you. It doesn't need to really come in.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm gonna make a composure saving throw. Strangely. That's 7. All right.
So the cat takes. Please be a good roll. Please be a good roll. Please be a good roll. 3 points of mocking damage.
Okay. I'm going to make another composure check for the cat to see if like it calls out in pain. Okay. All right. This will give the next person advantage to perhaps like get a bearing of where they've gone.
I'm going to shout, it couldn't have gone far! Cover all exits! And I'm going to roll 1d4 to see where Amatia will go.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah?
Wait, I didn't say what. So, north 1, east 2, south 3, west 4.
Okay. Then you run west.
Yeah, I run west. Okay. So I know there's a trap here, but I know where it is, so I think I should be fine. 1, 2.
Yeah. There's a big floating elusive like illusion
Arrow.
arrow pointing to it.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Perfect. Okay, Illyria is going to like shout out, "Don't you dare steal my sword!" And
Wait, doesn't Illyria have a connection with the sword?
Yeah, she does.
not when she's not holding it.
But even if she's attuned to it,
Yeah, but
She's
like
attuned to it, yes, but it doesn't give her like a magic radar of where it goes. It just means that she's able to use it to its full capacity. And I did roll a perception check to see if she noticed that lost connection to the sword, but she didn't. Yeah, Illyria will definitely do a perception intelligence with advantage because there might indeed be a small sound of meow.
come on, Illyria.
Oh! Did you guys hear that in the background?
No.
there are cats in the music.
Oh my god! I heard that.
It was actually a cat sound immediately after some meow.
I noticed that earlier,
Oh my
like
God,
half an
that
hour
was
ago.
amazing. I thought it was you. Holy shit.
Love it.
On purpose. It was on purpose.
Oh yeah, and will somebody make that perception
Yeah,
intelligence?
what's Illyria intelligence?
Perception check for Illyria. Is it a intelligence or composure?
This is intelligence. She's actively searching for it.
So plus
So,
4.
so it's 1d20, 2d20, take IS1, right?
Keep highest one.
Ah, shit, not take.
Keep highest plus 1.
Keep
Keep highest.
KH1.
KH1 plus 4.
Okay, 2d20. Wait, 2d20,
Copy
KH1 plus
paste.
4.
Copy paste.
It's not hard.
Was
Okay,
it plus
17.
Ooh.
5? Was it plus 5 she had? Sorry? Or plus 4?
4.
4. Okay, so it's 17. Illyria looks around frantically trying to find where that sound is coming from, and in frustration she calls to Nyx and she says, "Don't you have locate object, that spell? I need that thing!" And I'm also gonna do a 1d4 with her and seeing which direction she goes. Keeping the same rules. Alright.
2 is east, we said.
Yeah.
Indeed. Shit, I'm gonna run there. Yeah. All right. Who's up?
Arius with detect object. I'm pretty sure he specifically said that he had it.
Yeah, he did. He did.
You did.
He's gonna go, don't worry, I got this. And he's gonna crack his knuckles. And he's gonna cast Locate Object. We're going to do a vibe check. Against DV14. Oh!
Oh.
Yes. Vibes, yes indeed.
Vibes,
The
yes, indeed.
stone mark on his left hand, that storm cloud with the raven on top of it crackles with energy as he gets an innate sense of where the object is. Sense of directions of his movement. Yeah, he's gonna call towards the east and call out to Lyria. It's close to you, and he's gonna run over there. But he can only sense the direction of the object. He doesn't know exactly where it is.
Oh, but they can get a pretty good bearing on a cat, I think.
It's like hotter, colder. But I mean, if you're getting closer, you can still see the direction.
Yeah.
If you're
He has short legs. Can't go that far.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh.
poor areas.
And I don't think he want to step into the threshold, blocking everyone's movement. So he's gonna like step over here and like call out to all of you, and that's gonna be his turn.
Nix is going to like say, okay, it's over there, and he will run to I guess here, and then do an active check, see if you can see it.
Sure.
Or maybe here, I suppose.
Indeed. Or maybe you were able to hear the meow and get like a sense of perhaps where it is, because indeed it's invisible right now. So indeed, make me a perception intelligence. Your bonus action. With advantage, because still the meow was in effect.
Because he got mocked!
Yeah, called out in pain.
With intelligence, it will be a 14.
Damn.
Dang.
You're not sure, but you have like a vague like direction. Arius pointed in this direction, and that it was close to Illyria.
You can, but
You still have your action.
come on, Gix, come on! Kill the fucking cat! Kill the fucking cat!
I'm going to cast Detect Soul Aspect.
Oh.
Whoa.
Nice! Nice!
Wait, do familiars have souls?
Sorry?
Do familiars with souls?
It doesn't matter because it will be an entity.
Ah, sick.
Yeah.
It will be like
what
a
type it is?
fake
at least.
creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sick.
it will show up anyway.
You know if there are certain within 12 meters of you, as well as where the creature is located.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I cast it, the soul comes out and he just like snaps away at it, like kind of brutally, as like catches it and like crushes it in his hand as like the soul aspect goes off. And if he can see where the cat is, his like eyes will. Can you see? Can you see where it is?
Yes, indeed. It is pressing up against the wall behind this cabinet in this space over here.
And I will shout out, "Behind the cabinet, right there!" And I will drop prone. Jivkos, kill the cat!
Ooh, okay.
And I will like keep my finger pointed at just so he knows where to follow.
Okay. All right.
For
I
prone,
will-
is it difficult terrain to go over it like it is normally, or
You're strong. You can jump over, right?
yeah,
In-
jumping isn't anything extra, is it?
No, it's normal amount of movement. So
It's
indeed,
August.
you can just jump over Nyx, no problem.
So I've got 5. Well, no, 1, 2, 3. That's
Actually,
jump. I
here-
didn't close the door.
Let's me.
I can't move
reveal
myself.
it.
Now I can. 4.
Jump on top of the cabinet. You're big and
Yeah.
strong.
I've got 2
Lyria
more
did-
meters.
Yeah, you got 2 more meters.
So can I get?
Actually,
Or-
actually, let's head over to playing Frostmark.
What is playing Frostmark, Bexxy?
Yeah, what is
Uh,
playing Frostmark?
It's the title of my Google Docs. I have all the rules, but you can find it in Playing Frostmark, the PDF that you can find for free
Well.
in the Discord server.
Time and movement.
I definitely think you're able to move past your teammate, right? But you just yes, I say that it's just difficult terrain. I will say I have added a couple of advanced moves you can do if you have certain AOs, advanced combat options.
Wow.
That has always been a thing, but just to remind people that they exist, which included in them is disarm, run through, and twist through. And run through is a creature can attempt to run through a hostile creature space. If they have to move through.
Stampede.
Or twist through is basically like doing a somersault above, a hostile enemy. But this is a friendly enemy, so Illyria will move out of the way, which is gonna take some, extra movement to squeeze past this difficult terrain.
I only have 2 meters though, so I am not able to move through them. Yes.
No.
But do what you do. I don't want to tell you what to do.
I want to do that.
Oh, is there like some rule shit that you can abuse?
I mean, you can also, I guess, indeed run through Illyria if you want to.
Running through doesn't actually do any downside to the other person. does it?
Athletics brawn against a hostile creature's athletics brawn. On a success, the character can move through the hostile creature space this turns once.
I'm willing to try that.
Alright.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Big move!
You're both the same size, so there's no disadvantage.
Athletics brawn?
Athletics brawn indeed, against Illyria's athletics brawn.
28.
Get the hell out of here.
Illyria's +3, right? Because of the gloves of give a hand. The bracers
he
of give
just-
a hand, right? So she needs to roll a critical 20 here. Okay, you push through. But Illyria is gonna be indeed, slams into the cabinet basically. She takes superficial damage. It's not damage, but that wasn't nice.
It's like an ouch damage.
Yes.
We'll deal with that later. But wielding the spear of, I think it's Gavan that Nyx handed to him earlier, he is going to attempt to just thrust it forward into the shimmering image of the cat. So is that?
Well, there's nothing there. It's just Nyx pointing you in that direction.
Sweet.
So you are still gonna roll with disadvantage because you don't know where it is. But
That is fine.
if you hit, you are going to hit. Unless if you target another space, but
Yeah.
it wasn't, you would never hit.
Alright. Ah, fuck.
Ooh,
What is a 19?
your spear.
Inspiration.
Wait, you have.
I have 2 attacks.
You have 2 attacks, man.
Oh, you have 2
Yes,
attacks. Oh, okay,
The first stab of your spear only impacts air, and there are some soft pads noise, or perhaps something moving out of the way.
And can I comment lower?
Sure.
Lower.
That's really
And he's just going to try it again. Disadvantage again, yes?
Yes, indeed.
Alright.
Yes, indeed.
Fuck, I'm going to reroll that, yeah.
You spend your inspiration? Alright.
Yeah,
Come on.
and it's still
Go on.
disadvantage, ain't it?
Yes. You
Okay.
roll all of it again.
All right, here comes the money.
Fuck no! Ready!
Damn it.
Fuck. All right.
No. Again, your eyes flash with anger, and you do not hit it.
I still have my bonus action.
Bonus action kick.
Don't have that. Can't see them. I can't actually do anything with my bonus action currently. No. All right.
Bonus
Yeah.
action shove like in Baldur's Gate.
I wish. Yeah. I can't. I think. Yeah.
Wait, isn't the cat encumbered by wielding like a big fucking sword, or am I thinking it?
It's
Oh,
it's a tiny thing. It's a hilt.
Yeah. It's just a
Yes,
handle.
just-
so-
Ah, right. It's not like a big fucking sword.
Yeah.
It's
Jeff is just gonna try and obscure this invisible creature and failed.
Yeah.
Sadly,
Yeah. All right.
he's not used to this weapon.
My turn. There's going to be a and well.
Oh, the turntables.
Oh, no.
Ay. Oof. Yeah. And the cat teleports over here. Nix.
And can you point it?
Over far in the east, in the bushes.
Like how far?
You don't know this information until we get back to either Irius or Nix's turn. And then the cat runs 16 meters into the forest, Nix.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
So there's two spaces here, so it's 14 meters off the map into the shrubbery. We could say, and place it right there. Okay. Amardia. You heard
Right.
last that the cat was beside Illyria and Jibkos there in the corner.
Alright, Amatia is going to take some steps away. So, like, oh man, she's far behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. She's going to shout at Nix, where's the little fucker?
Nix is on the ground pointing. Still, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, no,
and
I can't make a move or adjust my hand until my turn.
Indeed. You think it's there, Amardia?
Amatia is going to use her. Wait, where is it? Like over here?
Yeah, underneath Jibkos.
Right here.
Okay. Hamatia will try to viciously mock it, but it isn't in range, so that's her turn.
Oh yeah. And
Not
that
in
will
range.
actually tell Hamartia something that probably it's not there anymore, or it succeeded
It
on this
doesn't.
composure side.
It doesn't tell how much one way or another. Like,
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't get
Might
feedback.
cast the spell, and yeah, there's no feedback. It's like it is either is hurt or not hurt.
Sure.
Ah,
But you don't
Christ!
hear anything. Okay, then Illyria. Illyria is going to stab the air twice.
With what?
Yeah, with what?
She's going to punch the air twice.
She does have a.
She
a
still has a
rapier.
rapier, in her backpack. So that's going to be her bonus action, bringing it out, and then she's gonna stab air twice, going, "Fucking cat, stop it!" And she's just hitting air. And then she's gonna move to the side to give people access. Alright,
Swish.
Eerie is actually called step. It's gone. It's further For the east, wait, I think into the forest. And you're still prone, right?
Yeah, yeah. Come on, short legs, I'll do a big hop.
Yeah, he can definitely jump over. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Aw,
This is as far as it gets.
slow boy.
my
He
God.
is actually going to fire off 2 force blasts
Nice.
Ooh.
past
Any-
like Jibko's shoulder, just like in the direction of the cat. The cat is going to get +5
Right.
to its AV,
Cover.
and I'm going to roll with disadvantage.
But if he's small and Jifkos is large, doesn't that like negate the thing?
I'm medium.
Oh, you're medium?
Yeah.
He's very large for a medium.
No, a
creature, but
beefy
he's not
boy?
large.
Okay.
He is a beefy boy in multiple senses. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. There's still a chance. Oh my fucking god. Why am I rolling with GM roll? I do this way too often.
What happened?
What happened? What did
No,
you roll?
There you go.
I rolled a 22.
Yes!
And a 25!
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my
No, wait. I'm rolling with advantage,
Oh, you
not
did advantage.
disadvantage.
Oh,
Fuck.
No!
No.
Oh no, you still got a 17. 17.
Yeah, the first one is 2 + 8, so that's 10, that's a fair.
Oh,
But the second one, it's 9 + 8, which is 17, which is exactly the AV.
Yes!
No, kill the
Alright, okay.
Kill this fucking cat.
Somehow, Arius just... and it was very close there for the first bolt, actually. It just wishes past you, Jukos.
Whoa.
But the second one just somehow like shoots through the branches and that's it.
Oh my god.
Furious fucking Stormlight the G.
Ilias, Stormlight!
Sniper.
He's bringing that thunder. Is that enough?
Ilias!
Shoot up the ass.
Is this a how do you want to do
I mean,
this?
it's a fucking cat. It
Yeah,
better be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere off in the woods, a cat drops to the ground, dead. Holy macaroni. Okay. Alright. And Illyria immediately runs out there to take her up her weapon. Good job, guys.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie, if I actually managed to hit that,
You would have been in trouble. Oh my god, that cat almost stole the sun sword from you guys.
the cat almost stole probably the most important weapon in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. She pats Arius on the back. Good fucking job. And she runs out there and collects the sword.
How the fuck did you hit that?
Arius actually looks a little bit surprised.
Lucky shot.
I mean, I do carry a lot of stone. Perhaps, yeah, indeed, lucky shot. I mean, I didn't think I would hit. That's, oh, well, good job, Arius. He pats himself on his back.
Congratulations. And he's gonna pat Irius on the back as well.
Oh,
But it's gonna be quite a large hand.
Illyria still has a +1 rapier
Hey.
Good job, but yeah.
in her backpack. She stows it, and she kind of like marches back, looking a little bit annoyed.
Looks at Arius and says, "Where did you get that? The stone?"
It was a present from my mother. Helped me in my studies and keep me safe on the battlefield.
Never thought about where it came from?
I mean, I assume that she hired an enchanter and paid the fee. I don't know. My mom's wealthy.
Got any more of those lockstones up your sleeve areas?
Well,
Well,
Drops like a whole bunch of them, like 20 of them.
and he like opens up his backpack and he brings up this blue gem. It's not blackstone, but it is an elemental if I consume it.
Right. The stones we saw in the Mansion of Misery. The blue marbles, right?
Oh no.
Oh.
He explains a little bit further. It's an elemental gem of air that when he breaks it, it's like he has cast a conjure elemental spell, which brings forth an air elemental.
a trick up your sleeve. There's a couple of those, it seems.
It was a bit dubious because when we were inside of that strange warping effect of my magnificent mansion and we were facing down Strahd there, I was about to use it. I'm very glad I didn't.
Strahd is a formidable foe, so it would be understandable.
If my memory is to go by, yes, very much so.
Amantir, and anything else that might have slipped your memory that you might want to tell us about?
Told you about the fucking cat. It's you who didn't listen.
I mean, that's fair, she did.
We must keep a tighter grip on our weapons, especially that one then.
This is why I don't
Losing
carry
that
any.
would mean losing a lot more.
Right.
I'm going to
We-
secure it. This must not happen again.
Right. Listen, we have 1 hour until Bella gets her shit together and probably resummons the cat. We still have a badger and a scorpion to deal with, potentially, but they can't teleport, so that's
Is there
nice.
anything they can do other than, well,
Being a
animals?
fucking nuisance. And the scorpion is quite tough, and if you get hit by it, oh man, it stings. It's like a fucking. Oh. Don't get hit by its sting. Not nice. And the badger is just a piece of shit. All of them are pieces of shit. We need to kill them. We need to spill their guts and feed it to them.
I think first we should free the child in the
Right.
cold storage.
Right. Thank you, Chief, because your moral input is always refreshing during these dire times. And Amaka will give you a knight's salute, almost mockingly.
And before we open another door,
Oh shit. Oh.
we're gonna go for a break.
Okay.
Yay! Good job, guys. That was very hairy.
We killed a fucking cat, let's go!
Let's go!
I had experience.
Do we level up?
And I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Isn't it like a milestone to kill a cat?
You can probably remove the initiative order. But...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's scary.
Oh god.
Okay,
that
okay,
was
okay.
Scary, guys. I rolled so well as a cat. Let's refill our drinks. Get some snacks. Pet a bed. Go to the toilet, and let's come back ready to play some more. All right. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go and refill my drink.
Drinky drink.
Alrighto. I am back.
Hell yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Julie. 35 months. Thank you so much.
Old.
Eric, I am doing great. I'm a little bit, I'm riding a high tonight, trying to distract me from to tomorrow, because I am having this very early morning meeting with my job tomorrow. And I don't enjoy waking up early in the morning. And when that is finished, I'm off for basically 4 hours or so, and then my shift begins, and then I'm working until 8 in the evening. And it's my birthday tomorrow. Ah!
That doesn't sound legal.
It is, because I have the break. Yeah, indeed. Oof. But hey, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I guess I'm planning some very fun stuff. Thank you so much, Eric. I'm planning some fun stuff for the weekend. For example, inviting my grandma out for some very fancy dining. It's gonna be nice. Do give her some good food. Yeah, no, but I'm a little bit sad we don't have Julie with us, but she's not feeling alright. But I'm very much enjoying messing with my players inside of this Hex Mansion. It's very fun. And I'm so glad also that we were with us on board, because the party dynamic just got a little bit new and fresh. And I like it.
He's not that fresh. He's quite... Yeah,
the opposite fresh.
and washing.
It's like fine dining. Like, if we're planning on having like this 3-course, thing with some very fancy French words kind of deal. Oh, thank you so much, Hebo. Jag må du leva, och så vidare. Ja, tack. Uppskattar det. I hope nobody sings for me tomorrow, though. I hate that. Cool. I love good foods. Oh, me too. One of life's great pleasures. Indeed. As for magical item, that is my favorite. Like, that puts me such into a spot. God. I don't know what to answer, because there are so many good options, and I feel like if I answer it, I might spoil things that are like in this campaign. Oh. From a fun standpoint, I do love me the cloak of billowing. I think it's called, right? You know, that cloak that just makes you look.
This cloak of edgy.
Oh, is
yeah.
it?
Cloak of drama.
Cloak of Batman.
I just find it so fun. Really, it's so silly. I can't give you a more serious one, because then I'm spoiling the campaign. But I do love that one. It's very fun.
Not the rock of gravity detection.
Hey, I told you not to spoil. Oh, good. Thanks for answering. No worries. Happy to answer. What is your favorite item?
This is going to be a long one.
Wait, was that to us or to
No, this
Eric?
is to Eric. Immovable rod, for sure. The hijinks, the shenanigans.
The bullshit you can do.
There was that one clutch used a cosmetic magic item earlier in the campaign. Cosmetic magic item. The
Like
magic cat.
transformation?
The magic hat of disguise. The hat of disguise. That Rickton
Hello?
used to turn himself into a bard and just played sad harp music on.
The glowy eye ring?
Oh yeah,
Guys,
the
can you hear
cursed
me?
ring of like intimidation. Yeah.
Hello.
The ring of
Yeah,
shutting
we heard
kids
you,
up.
Cookie. We hear you, Cookie.
Okay.
One of smiles. Oh yeah, that's true. How to fuck with your players 101. There's some good options out there. Speaking of that, speaking of fun magical items, are we ready to return to the session?
We are.
You are. Okay, Hamartia, you may open the door.
Amatia.
Didn't know she could do that.
Damn. The metal door is heavy to swing open, and immediately a rush of cold wind assaults you from the front. Inside, the walls are lined with floor-to-ceiling shelves supporting a bounty of various foodstuff. And you realize that this room must be somehow magically kept cold to preserve the stored food inside. You gauge that the temperature hovers just above freezing, so not too much frost is formed on the shelves or to spoil the food. Hamartia, in the corner just beside the door, there is a young boy with a dark bruise over one of his eyes, and he's like sitting in this tight fetal position, like he has his arms underneath his armpits and pulling this thin jacket around his body, like over his knees and as far as it can go. His chief is clattering up to you in like surprise and apprehension on his face, and he goes, "Hi there."
Before he even speaks, Amatia will immediately take off her own oversized fur cloak. Fur cloak. And
Oh yeah, you still have your cold winter clothing from Kresk.
yeah. And I can't move inside for some weird reason. Oh wait, then now I can. And she will immediately cover him in her oversized cloak.
Aw.
Nix drops the blanket he's holding.
Just drops it on the floor.
He's just like, well, what the hell was I carrying this for?
He reaches out for it, but as he does so, Hamartia, you can see that his fingertips are blue. And like stark blue. And he doesn't seem to have as much motions in his hands as you should.
He's just
And
going
he-
to.
Mhm.
Apologies. She's just going to cover him as hard as she can. He is going to shout, Nix! We need a blanket as well! It's cold here!
Nix scoops the blanket, like sticks his head in and just like sniffs the air and like it's cold and chilly and just like sees Hamartia, he just like passes it to Hamartia.
What?
Much appreciated. It's cold in here if you haven't noticed.
I know this place quite well, actually.
Hopefully, not like me.
Can you... Can you move out of here, or are you stuck?
As long as you're here, then the spell to protect the house that the squalls have put on us children remains, no. So please, can you leave?
We will soon, just hang on a little bit, okay? We need your help.
Okay, how can I help?
Who cast the spell on you? Ready!
I don't know how magic works. All three. One of them.
No.
I don't know.
Tell him about Fanya.
You tell him about Fanya. Come here.
You eating something?
Yeah.
In front of the child, yeah.
Nyx takes a breath and like then looks to Illyria and with this like sort
Illyria
of
is like, she's
Huh?
like almost biting her cheek as her jaw is tense and there's fury in her eyes.
Nyx takes a sigh and despite his inner bubbling turmoil, he puts on a softer face as an act and kind of does an entry to the room that's kind of like as a flourish, like a like a bard, like theatrical entrance, like a bard would do to like calm down children, because he's performed for children so many times. Like there are bars and taverns and stuff like that, and digs deep in terms of like who he is and ignores the burn in his stomach for a while and puts on a smile. He goes, "Have no fear, Nyx is here." And he does like a spin, and his jacket billows, like a cliff billowing, and he spins down, and then it spins to sit cross-legged on the floor in front of
Bolek?
Bolek. Yeah, no,
No,
not
it's
Bolek.
Zarko,
Boлек's the other
Zarko,
one.
fuck.
Zarko. Yeah, exactly.
Zarko.
Come on, get your children in order.
Sorry. Yeah.
And as he spins and sits down, the soot sort of like from the floor billows a little bit, puffs up from the ground, and says, "You have no need to worry, Zarko. I am here at the behest of Fanya. Fanya is but next door and cares deeply for you, and is concerned of your well-being. She said that we should help you. We are working with her, and I know the sisters perhaps have said that we are evil, aggressive, angry people, but this is not the case. Otherwise, we would not be working with Fanya. We wouldn't have brought you a blanket if we were these kind of people, now would we?"
Make me an empathy manipulation.
Nice.
Yay! I love manipulating kids.
Jesus.
Damn. Somebody clip that.
24.
Ooh. He nods along and his eyes are like glued to you and your theatrics. You see pretty cool in his eyes, and at the mention of like getting help from you and like Fanya is looking out for him, there's like a tear that rolls down his cheek, but he like angrily wipes it away. That's good news. Thank you.
No, we can't get you out of this room right away because there is this evil magic curse that the sisters have placed on you. Do you have a dot? And he points to his neck, like kind of like where his tattoo is. Like, do you have like a dot here on your neck?
He nods his head vigorously.
Fanya said that you have been naughty, and that's why you're in this room. What did you do?
I found a special box of treats that I wasn't allowed to open or eat, but it made me feel good, and then they caught me and they gave me this lot and hit me because I was naughty.
Nyx looks to Hermatia and then out towards Illyria, and before looking back to Zarkov.
But you guys seems nice. Perhaps it can help you more than it did me. And he points towards a pretty nondescript wooden box on one of the shelves.
Do I recognize the box?
Yes, indeed. It was a special treat box for the ladies that you weren't allowed to touch.
I shall take the box and open it.
Ah, indeed.
Roll initiative.
I know it! It's a mimic!
Okay. I want you to roll a 1d20 3 times.
Oh no.
7,
Mm-hmm.
11, 7, 11, and 3.
Oh, 7
Okay. In the box, there is 3 other neat packages. And it's kind of like this clear plastic film over the top of the food stuff. But it's not plastic. It's fantasy. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Fantasy plastic.
Fantasy plastic.
One seems to be just a lot of like strips of bacon. The second one is chicken breasts that have been shaped like stars. And the third one seems to be some fillet of perhaps some kind of tuna fish.
Wow. What the fuck are they getting that?
Well, thank you, child. We'll put it over here now. He's going to place the box back where it was.
Okay. He nods.
Hamatia is going to try something. She's going to try and look for any shape that might resemble the dot that they all have on their necks in the room.
Okay.
He already did. He already said he had one.
On his
No,
neck.
I'm not looking on him. I'm looking
Oh.
for dots in the room itself.
Oh, okay, go. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I mean, try. Make me an investigation check.
Investigation. I'm an investigator. Investimatia. It's my investigation. Why do I check? I have a macro to do the thinking for me. What the fuck is an investigation? Oh, there we are. 21.
Ooh. 21. Let me look at my notes.
Let me look at my notes. It's lit.
I'm onto something.
No. You
Shit.
do not find any similar ink dot-ish tattoos marks around the room. You do find, though, in a corner, a bag of flour that haunts your dreams.
No.
Huh?
Bag of children ground up.
It seems like there's nothing much here anymore. We will try to get you out as soon as possible. Just try to keep moving. Try to shit. She is going to step over here in the doorway and stick her head out instead. Try to keep moving. Don't stay in one place. Do a little jog.
I'm a bit tired, but I will try. Then he gives you like a thumbs up, and he like, there's some sounds that skin shouldn't be when he like forces his hand into that thumbs up. And you
Ew.
know, the fingertips are still bluish black.
Jivkos has dealt with a lot of cold magic before, hasn't he? So can he try and discern how like actually like far gone this child is so far? Using
Oh man,
medicine,
they
of course.
let the corpse man.
He doesn't seem lethargic yet, which means that he's not critical. It's
He still has time, yeah.
It's above freezing, which is very good. But he was very thin clothed when you saw him, which probably is why he has gotten so bad so quickly. With the items you have given him, you have definitely brought him more time. But his hands, considering how they are right now, unless they get like aid right now, it will become a persistent injury in the future.
Alright, well, Jivkos can't get in for the moment, but if you two head out.
Oh, sure.
I just don't want to walk through you guys, sorry.
It's okay. You can walk through. It's just like 5 feet space. It's, well, 1
Fair
meter
enough.
space. So you can just like pass through.
He will try and like clasp the children's like hands between his own and
He flinches away from you, and like his eyes go wide, and despite his shivering, he goes very still.
I'm here to help and to heal. Now please, your
His
hands.
eyes darts out to Nyx.
Nick does like a sort of like reassuring nod, like, yeah, you got this. You're a strong boy. Yeah.
He nods, and then like with tremors brings up his hands.
With tremble, with the trembly tremble.
Jivkos will like clasp the two in between his own much larger ones, and there will be a sort of glowing in his eyes as these sort of blue streaks of light carry over to his fingers, and he will start to use lay on hands to heal the child.
Alright.
So I think he'll probably do about 5 hit points, or
5 points of feeling damage.
Yeah,
You're
5
pretty
points of
sure
healing.
that this would require at least 5 hit points to like
Yeah,
go
that's
from
what he
the-
thought. Yeah.
the critical state that they're in. And like most of that bluish black color dissipates, and Zarko looks to his hands and up into your face with just wonder.
Jivkos will just do he'll do a wink, and then he'll get back up from like basically kneeling down and hunching and head back out.
Casey is stupefied right now, Zarko. And he, he looks to Nyx and nods.
Strong boy. You're strong. Stronger than you think.
Big sister Fanya is with me. I will make it out okay.
You'll see her again. Stay strong. I don't suppose you overheard anything or noticed anything whilst you were down here.
Beyond the box of treats, the sack of flour is also off limits. I don't know why. Cookie, can you reset your microphone?
Why? What's happening?
It's making buzzy noises.
Buzzy noises?
Like Sol is in there.
How is it now?
Better, thank you.
Next will have a curiosity. Like, he knows what kind of flower it is, but it's like, a flower? Any particular reason why? Where's the flower?
It's on one of these shelves.
Okay. Next like looks at the flower, just like he doesn't put his hand in the flower, but like presumably it's like a bag of flour. And he just wants to like feel it if there's anything within it. Like, you can squish a bag of flour,
Yeah, it's more stiff than usually because of the temperature in here, but it seems to be very finely grinded up white material.
Nice. Nyx gives a nod and puts it in the bag of holding.
Oh,
Yeah.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I take dexterity saving throw. It's a mimic.
It's a flower mimic.
14.
It's a crag hag.
14, that's not enough.
Oh,
You get cragged.
Slightly neon green Coptic runes and arcane circles. You see it for a fraction of a second, just sitting underneath the sack of flowers, and it bursts out in magical cold energy, dealing 24 points of cold damage.
Ouchie.
As you triggered a glyph
Warding.
of warding.
Oh, shit. Okay, 24.
24.
My roll 20 is lucky.
That's a good.
I do my best to, like, sort of wince and hide away the pain. It's not that bad.
It explodes in a 4-meter radius.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
no.
And it's sitting, like, right here. On the shelf in front of you then. Because you stood there.
No.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What happened?
No, no.
I'm Harty, actually. Also make me a dexterity saving throw.
Why?
Because you are in a 4-meter radius.
Is the child?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. What's my dex save?
Yeah, what is your dex save?
My dex save is plus plus 5. Yeah.
I will make a dex save for the kid.
He's
Wait,
got
that doesn't
blankets
make
and
sense.
shit.
No, it's a plus 6. My dex save is a plus 6. My bad. I think. My proficiency bonus.
How can you not know? You have the character sheet, right?
Wait, what's my proficiency bonus? Because I have 16 dexterity.
Your
Plus
What the
proficiency
hell?
bonus is 3.
Don't you have a character sheet?
I do.
So how do you not know your
Because
dexterity
it's
saving
plus
throw?
5 and it doesn't make sense, so I think I haven't updated
That
it.
should be plus 6.
What's your
It should be plus
dexterity?
6.
My dexterity is 16.
Yes,
Yeah,
plus.
plus
Yeah,
six.
so
Do you have proficiency in dexterity saving throws?
Yes, I do.
Oh, then plus 6.
Oh no, that's a plus 16. Never mind.
Oh no, that's nowhere near as good.
Yeah,
I will allow you to
14.
reroll.
that's no.
Okay, there we go. I rolled a 9 for Zarko. Zarko screams out, and then he becomes an icicle and drops
shit.
down on the floor.
Oops.
Nix, what did you do?
I was trying to
Yeah.
take the flower away, but the kid. Mix. Is he like dead, or is he like able to be resuscitated? Is he unconscious?
You know what? I will give him 1 death save.
No.
Nyx will look as like I fucking did this, and he will do a quick flick of his wrist and cast almost instantaneously, because it's like a bonus action. A healing word will come out.
Okay.
No, wait, can he do healing word? Hold on.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, he can.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
that
I'll
was
go hitting wood.
That was something that Madam
Oh,
Eva
oh
told me.
Edgy Nix can't heal?
He can't do all the other heals. He can just do a quick healing word.
Ah, okay,
so-
good.
All right.
So check. Good.
From his skin being covered by these small like frost bites, just being blue all over, and like icicles basically growing out of him, 1 second to the other, and then he just rushes back, and this just wave of color goes back into his face, and there's this large gasp of air, and how do you react as a kid when you just died and were just brought back to life?
I mean, kids die all the time. And like they drown and then they come back to life and they're confused. Like they don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think he's also in that state of like, I don't know just what happened, but I don't like it. And he crawls into the corner, hugging himself.
You could have told me that there was something there, but no big deal. You're right. You know, walk it off. It's no big deal.
What was that?
That was a reason why Fanya wants you all to leave. Place is not safe, and don't touch these things on the shelves. As he puts the bag in the flower in the bag of holding. He
nods vigorously again, and you can see on his face he's never gonna touch a thing again. That he's not allowed to touch.
Yeah. True resurrection exists in this game, right?
Yeah, but it's a level 7 spell, so...
Yeah, I know, but you've got a bag of children.
Oh!
Oh god.
I mean,
Anyway,
you can certainly try.
Yeah, certainly try. I take the bag and just look around on the shelves if there's anything else of importance before.
You quickly look through the room and you realize that Hamartia, with her, she did a thorough investigation.
Oh, you already did. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I missed that. Cool. I give a nod, a thumbs up, and walk out.
You saw Illyria was like on her way to like rush in and somehow help, but then you did the thing before her, and she sighs and takes a step back so you can move out.
I give a bit of a shrug and a little wince at what just happened, but he says to Illyria, if there's any chance, and he pats the bag of holding. If there's any chance whatsoever. I don't know exactly, but I have heard stories of people being resuscitated from merely a fingernail. Don't know what we're going to get into, but these remains don't deserve to remain here.
I think you did the right choice. That was kind of weird. I didn't expect that. But I think it's good that we take the flower with us and not have it remain here with the kids.
Any flower they have turns into pie.
Yes.
Nyx takes a deep breath, kind of like pushes the icicles off his eyebrows and says to Hamartia, this one's fine for now. Where to next? Time is ticking.
Listen, as much as I'd love to continue, I think we've been damaged a bit. All of us, got fuck all, but we're damaged. Perhaps you should take a bit of a breather.
don't think we have time for this.
All right, no beavers. Let's go.
I mean, you said just now that we only had an hour until this cat comes back.
Yeah, but Elena is a big girl. She can look after a fucking sword. They can just hold the sword and we'll be fine.
Now that I know that an invisible cat can take it, I would not allow it to happen again.
Yeah.
And she like makes like a double knot with like a rope or something, like tie it to her side.
I do not think the hags will give us time to rest. Especially when we are so deep in their own domain.
I believe you are correct. Very well. Up the stairs then. I think we're done with what's here. Let me just take a quick look again over this map in my mind.
The only place you haven't gone is
is like the garden, not the garden. The thing in
yeah, to the south of you.
to the south.
We only have one room left to clear here. If you'll please follow me.
Do you need a potion? I still have one from the pit that I do not have much use for.
Oh, why don't you have much use for it?
It
I
does
can
not
take a
seem to
healing
work
potion. What
anywhere
would
near as well.
look? My hands are all cold. I need a potion.
Here then.
And he'll pass the greater healing potion that he has left over.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. I chug it.
It should be on your character sheet or in your items.
Is 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Please be a good 4. The 4 plus 4. That's decent. 14 points of healing damage.
As average as it gets, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's even in order.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Irius
The
looks
perfect
over
roll.
to Nyx and says, I have 2 healing potions in my backpack if you would require some.
I mean, I'll be okay for now.
No, it's the fucking cat again. Get it.
You're now like super suspicious of all cat noises.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Lead the way then.
Right here.
Right. Over here. Oh, bollock.
Bollock, what was that noise earlier? Sounded like a big explosion.
Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows, bollock?
I think you do.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I want to tell you.
That sucks.
Well, perhaps we can exchange. Maybe I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
I would answer your questions anyway, but alright.
If I open this door, would this big thing jump at me? And she points to the poopy chest.
Oh, that thing? No. It is scary, but Bolek isn't scared. I touched it, it doesn't move.
Right. Yes, it was an explosion. No, no one died. We're all fine, as you can clearly see.
Empathy, composure on the kid.
Sure. You still have detect soul aspects up, right? If you haven't
Yeah.
lost
I've-
concentration. Oh, actually, make me a concentration
Yeah,
check.
actually.
DV
concentration.
14.
It's not concentration.
Oh, it's not a concentration. It just carries on for
Yeah,
2 minutes.
you just
Yeah.
detect.
Okay. He is humanoid. No traces of Fae.
But the box?
Oh. True, my dude.
Oh, yes, my dudette.
1 second. I need to figure something out. Ah. Oh, no, you do not sense any soul aspects.
But empathy composure on the kid, right?
Mhm.
Didn't I do that? I thought we did that. Plus 3. 10.
10. He is strangely gung ho about all of this. He's a strange little kid, but who knows?
Okay, we give like a nod to Hamatia, or like a sort of like a shaking of his his shoulders. He doesn't know.
Hamatia will confidently walk to the door.
Uh-huh.
She's going to say, if I blow up here, you're going to be in big trouble.
If there's an explosion here too, I think I will be in big trouble too as well.
Yes, but I can hear you.
Oh, that's.
But I won't. If there is going to be an explosion and you won't tell me.
I don't know. I mean, they walked in there with dragon, no problems. I don't know.
Alright. Fair enough. Hamatia will open the door, taking a deep breath.
Okay.
And
What immediately catches your attention in this room is the massive chessboard before you, complete with chest to head height game pieces made out of smooth black and white marble. Each piece is an intricate piece of art. The pawns are shaped as peasant militia, each pawn different from the other, but all of them are equipped with spears. The rook is a small replica of a castle turret with fine engravings in the marble for each brick of stone making up the tower. The knight sits upon a horse frozen in mid-rearing, their pike held proudly aloft in the air. The bishop is a wizened man or woman in priestly vestments, complete with a fancy hat. The queen is a vicious warrior woman in full plate armor and 2 swords in scabbards by her sides. And lastly, the king, dressed in royal regalia, watches his men with a magnanimous expression. There's one large antler chandelier illuminating the scene from above as the marble pieces stand in perfect stillness among the dancing dust motes in the air. And beside you, a little boy, no more than perhaps 5 years old, is quietly playing solitaire with himself by a table. And he sneers openly towards you. And on the other side of the room, beyond the board of chess, there is a sherry oak chest illuminated by several antler-decorated lanterns.
Alright, people, please let me welcome you to the game room where hags play. I don't know what to call this. Weird war game. I thought it was kind of morbid.
Is it chess?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
I mean, I think depending upon backgrounds here, I definitely think Irius knows what this is. Illyria definitely knows what it is.
I was thinking that somebody at the place would definitely have it.
Yeah,
And he would have played it with them because, well, he talks to everyone.
Yeah, like definitely at Argon was told there would be chess games. So yes.
Just in taverns?
There could be, indeed. It's up to you if Nyx would find the idea of chess fun and engross himself into the subject or not.
It's more like he would know the rule set, I suppose, watching people play. He would spend enough time in taverns to like just like generally see what's what, but an aficionado, maybe not.
Okay. Makes sense.
So, Matier, why is that a ginormous chessboard?
Well, I always thought it had something to do with the big chest there that I've never seen them open. I'm actually kind of curious to see what's inside of it. I never looked at it. I know
I mean, you could
Not
ask
because of
me,
lack of
but I'm not so sure if I want to tell you.
And why would that be?
Because you're not welcome.
I didn't exactly come here by choice.
You're the scary monster inside of the tree. You're not allowed to be outside. What are you doing?
Outside. That's what I am.
That's bad.
And
I will let you know that if you damage anything in this room that is not meant to be damaged, you will hurt me. And I don't believe you want to hurt kids.
What makes you seem so sure?
Because I'm a kid.
She, of course, will just like slightly glare at Nyx.
Nix tries to give like a calm the moo down. It's like he's like just making sure that there's nothing more to it. So clearly there's things in the way. Have you seen the ladies play here?
They've told Drago. They call Drago a prodigy in tactics.
Drago?
Yes, my name, Drago. Learn it.
Oh,
Remember it.
hear it.
Fear it.
Right, so you know how to play this game. Is it your favorite?
It has become my favorite game. We did not have it at the orphanage, but that's because the orphanage was uncultured.
And exactly what's the deal here? Can we just walk through?
No. Mother Magaltha has informed me that she wishes for you to play the game. And if you prove yourself, there is a reward waiting at the end. I, for once, would love to watch some bumbling fools fail at this game. It will be entertaining.
Fine.
I, for one, don't know that much about the game. So, I may not be the best.
I've seen.
Don't you uppity nobles are good with tactics or something?
I mean, I've played it a few times in my life. I guess I can try, but
You had a chess set in your mind.
Yes, I did play with Aurora a few times, but she always beat my ass quite viciously.
Oh, see. Well, I'm not there. I've never played this game, but it seems fun. I mean, there's ropes everywhere. There's a big castle for some reason.
So you're willing to make sorry excuses of failures out of yourself, huh?
We will try our best to fail as fast as possible. You are clearly far superior than the rest of us.
You speak the truth.
Then take your place and let's see who has.
Oh, you're not gonna play against me. You play against the chess itself. Here, let me show you. Playtime!
As he shouts this out, 5 out of the white pieces rapidly breaks down in a sandy tornado. Within only a short moment, some of them completely disappear from view. Now there is 5 empty spots. One for a rook, one for a knight, one for a bishop, one for a queen, and one for a king. Nothing else changes. And Drago excitedly says,
White to move.
It wants us to be the pieces.
Oh no.
Fair enough. Illyria, makes only sense that you take the queen position.
don't know what you're insinuating, but fine.
I shall be the knight, since I am always willing to ride on. Since my dream of riding on Soul will come to fruition one day, and I need to learn how to ride.
Because you take the corner, you're built like a castle. You might as well act like one.
I may be the rook. I have only played this a few times with Godfrey.
Are you sure you want me to be the king? I mean, I don't really feel that kingly, but fine.
Wait, shouldn't Nick, shouldn't you be the king when you be like a king and queen, like a couple?
No.
We're not so insecure that we require that.
Okay.
Let us not go through the semantics of who is what. But
So, this is how this is going to work. You will together discuss which move you want to do, and when you're ready, you will call out the pawn that you wish to move to which space, according to the letters and the numbers on the board. Yes?
Right.
indeed.
Oh, we have to play like actual chess against you, Bexxy?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's just using this as an excuse to practice chess.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh no, it's going to be a long ass game, okay.
That's perfect.
Well, the opening does not matter as much, I'm imagining. But what should we do first?
I would say, I can't see the letters on the.
I think it's just
D
what is it?
D2 to
Like
D4.
A, B, C.
You can move yourself temporarily to
No,
see
but the
numbers.
pawns.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's A,
D2
B.
to D4.
Yes, what Nick said.
Queen pawn to D4.
We can do this.
Why do they quite too long?
This will help.
Point pawn.
I could just do this. Oh, like that.
Yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
actually went quite well, yeah.
I call out to this. I summon Exodia in defense.
Now, with all 5 pieces of Exodia.
So, you can have make appropriate skill checks if you feel like you need hints or help, but you can also just play this together, just using your own smarts. Know that I'm not going to be like the hardest AI ever, so...
I was gonna say, please don't say that you're just literally like copying this in a chess.com thing against the hardest AI.
Never!
That would be fucking evil.
Never!
Show your other screen now.
Never.
I think either Arius or Jivkos would probably first explain what each piece does and can do. Because,
Nice.
well, of course, knights or horses just, jump over and etc. etc.
But as you call out, the first of you call out the correct pawn, who are wearing these colors of different colors. let's just say, so it's easy for you to know which pawn is which. To the right location, there's this scraping sound as the marble piece comes to life, and this peasant wielding spearman kind of drops down in an aggressive posture and pulls his spear down and forward, and he wiggles out there onto the battlefield. As soon as he stops moving, the pawn across from it comes to life as well. There's no moves being called out, but it moves anyway and places itself in front of it. And they like try to attack each other with the spears, but it just glances off the marble.
I think I read about this. It's called an magical intelligence, magical wisdom.
What?
The Converdar opening. Yes. I've read about this. It's a series.
You seem to know a lot more than you give on about this game, if you know how all that works.
Again, like Rovrab has always, beaten my ass in it, but I would certainly give my takes to offer aid if that's necessary.
What? I mean, okay. So do you have like any move that we can do, like the Barovian step, or the Tsar's gambit or something? I don't know.
Well, I do know.
You know any
I've been
special
taught by the academy that the Commodore special is a castling move. It's a very defensive kind of posturing.
Yeah, defensive sounds nice, given our current situation, but perhaps we should play more aggressively. I don't know.
If we do, not with ourselves.
So
I don't know what may happen if we do.
I don't understand this game, so I'll let you people who have a basic grasp of it consult yourselves. But I think we want to get a king, right? With as little damage to ourselves as possible.
Essentially.
So if it means we need to sacrifice other pieces, maybe perhaps we should prioritize that before killing ourselves over this.
We don't know exactly what's going to happen with us as pieces. Drago, what happens if we get attacked?
I tasted the smack of defeat in the past. It was hurtful, but I survived. But I don't believe you have the same sense of fortitude that I was given by the Morning Lord. I have a lot of natural talents, you see.
I'm sure you do.
Him.
Amatia, why don't you give a little hop?
Up? Okay, up. And come on.
I would love to help, and I was forced to learn this game, but I hate it. Please don't make me.
Right. So I'm gonna hop. Hamatia to F3.
Right.
G1 to F3.
No, it's me. I'm not G1. I'm Hamatia.
I didn't know whether it recognized names.
Alrighto. And as you gallop out on the board, squeeze yourself past the pawns, as soon as you stop moving, another black pawn moves forward.
Just for the offers, Amatia will make like a horse sound. She's moving.
Do you make a horse sound? I can't do it. God, I'm not good at that. Yeah, good. You're better than me. Ooh, good. Uh-huh. Okay.
Are you guys confident in chess or?
I'm
Not
not
at all.
confident in chess. I haven't played chess.
I'm a mediocrely confident. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not great.
All right.
I think I would not recommend Martia going any further for the moment.
I mean, you're able to do this however you guys please. You can, like, roleplay the sounds and discuss it. You can also have, like, the most, perhaps if Adrian is feeling the most confident, he's able to, like, direct the group's movements and pretend it was, like, a decision through all of you who has
I think
just
that's a
the
bit
background.
possible.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah. Adrian, play me.
I'll play you. Okay.
Ranked top 1,000, yeah.
I mean, I'm not the best, but
Grandmaster.
Around.
No
okay. Well, I think this...
All right. Another horsey.
Mm-mm.
All the horsey.
Horse to
Horse
C-
to
C3.
C3, yeah.
Alright.
Maybe you can give Adrian like control of the tokens, and then you won't have to move them yourself.
It's not the most of a deal. It's pretty
I
easy.
see.
Alrighto.
How does Bexxy reply? Sorry, how
Uh,
does the inanimate board reply?
The bishop raises his staff out of black marble. A hand grasps his hat so it doesn't fall off, and it goes marching onto the board. To place itself there.
Oh, poor.
Right though.
No. I mean, with how that is, if it comes in, we just get a free bishop. Just for
But you can also still guys make suggestions. You don't have to leave
Yeah.
Adrian alone.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying that, like,
I
we can either
don't
try
have-
and let it attack and then kill it, which just trades a pawn for a bishop, which is a really good trade, or we can try and scare it off.
Hmm?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Do we want to control the center, or are we going for another tactic?
No, we need to control as much as possible, really. So at the moment we need to get pieces out
Yeah.
and not be choked behind our pieces, you know? So let us go. Hamateo, why don't you go here?
Hmm.
Okay. All agree?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Amartya, too. What the fuck is that?
H3. H4.
H4.
H4!
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I was imagining. Cookie. It's just it's Harry Potter.
The bishop raises his staff. Actually, the other hat now, out of marble, actually moves up his dress tunic that it has to show off his ankles as his tiptoes over here.
Ooh.
It's dangerously close to me. I hope it doesn't kick me or something.
It cannot hit you from there.
Ah, okay. I mean, it's pretty close.
It may only go diagonal.
Oh, he's a diagonal man. Okay.
Yeah, it's a diagonal map.
Here, it's a diagonal man. Yeah, I was gonna say probably move that one up. Yeah.
All right.
We could.
Pawn to
Yeah.
F3. The bishop turns his marble face to you, looks at you a little bit worriedly, and then scurs back.
You get back there.
You get back there, you bitch.
You diagonal bitch.
Might be good to consolidate up some more pawns. Yeah.
That one is only allowed to move one, right? Up.
No, two.
It's their first move. Can be
Oh.
one.
First move can go two.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. So pawn to E4.
Yeah.
You see, I'm not as good at this game either. Let's not look at my other screen. Okay, got you, Hamardia.
Are you moving?
Was
Yes, indeed.
like a certain strategist once said, "Your move." I have no professional input to put here, so I'm just going with shit post.
The black pawn mirrors the standoff in the middle of the board.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh shit. Mati,
Yes.
you have to move.
Okay.
Oh,
You
okay,
put him
okay,
in
okay.
front of
I didn't know if you were considering or not. I just put like a
Hamartia Knight to
Look at that, look at
F5.
Oh
Dun, dun,
no.
dun, 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 dun.
You've put her in trouble.
I know, but she was already in trouble with the queen.
Was she? Oh shit, she was.
Yeah.
But at least she's protected here.
Yeah, true.
Oh man, army is going ham. Holy shit.
Okay. The black pawn raises his spear, and marble meets marble as the other peasant gets just a spear and they're straight through their chests, and the marble piece disappears in a sandy tornado as the piece takes
4 points of piercing damage and it's still fine.
Trade?
I'm thinking more
Yeah, I don't know.
aggression here, because like
Shouldn't if you put like
I'm thinking like
what if you use this cavalryman to kill this and then we'll have a better like
Ooh, actually, yeah.
position,
Yeah, but
maybe.
not actually covered.
I
Yeah.
think we want this will be better.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Alright.
'Cause then Hamatia is covered, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that means, but
It means that if you get taken, then we can take whatever takes you.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
All right. So the white pawn raises its spear back, pierces through the other peasant who disappears in a sandy tornado, and it moves up, looking very gung ho. All right, Hamartia. The bishop raises his skirts
Oh no,
And-
I'm fucking dead.
and moves towards you.
Oh.
I am going to make a free attack.
Oh.
Something
can
that
I-
you find yourself, you're frozen in space and you're unable to protect yourself.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And you take, as the bishop raises his staff up in the air, and a light suddenly comes from above, dealing 12 radiant damage on you.
Oh.
Am I-
And you're teleported off the board.
Yeah. Is Marty just frozen in place still?
No, you're able to move, but you find yourself, you see like there's like a shimmer in the air in between you and the rest of your friends.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, I got the stupid fucking game anyway.
pawn
And
takes bishop.
she's gonna play Solitaire with the kid.
Didn't want to do it
You know
anyway.
how to play solitaire?
And this pawn disappears as well.
Oh.
Mhm.
Ooh. We'll see.
Yes.
Indubitably, yeah.
Yes,
Indubitably.
Of course.
We have to move there.
Okay. Horsey to E4.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The lone black marble bishop holds his hat as it moves out of the board.
What do you mean out of the board?
I think
Well,
we
at least from
move
his
one of the two
original
pawns on the
space.
left up to block that bishop. Because if not, they'll go for Irius. Maybe G2 to G3?
It could be either side. It makes no difference, though.
I mean, they
suppose.
could take one, the other they can't take in one move.
I think it's good to finish this chess before we end tonight.
Yeah.
Cookie, is
Yeah.
that okay? So
I have to go, so
Thank you so
you
much for
can play
playing,
chess
Cookie.
without me. So
yeah, Harmartia is playing solitaire with Drago. So
yeah.
okay.
Goodbye, guys. Good night.
Good day.
Bye bye, good night.
Have fun. Tell me who won. Bye.
Pawn. To C3. Okay. And on the other side, the horse gallops past a number of pawns to place itself here.
You have to move our piece.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't do that. Sorry. Oh, what? There's some.
We've got
Two?
more! We've got more!
They're multiplying.
Asexual reproduction.
I think. Thoughts and plans. What do you think?
I think maybe move the bishop up to protect the horse.
Yeah.
I just think, like, moving them back, we recede control. Moving up,
yeah.
we invite
Alright.
them for a trade if they want.
Yep.
So bishop to D3.
Mhm.
Ooh. Okay. Two pieces are moving on my board at the same time as the king takes his kingly regalia and interacts with the rook. And they switch places. All right. The white pawn pierces the black marble and it disappears from the board. Another piece taken. The queen suddenly unsheathes both of his swords and viciously stalks forward, and she decapitates the pawn before it disappears. In like two sweeps of her sword at the same time, and then like crossed with her hands, she sheaths her two swords again.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that one there. That.
All right, pawn back to.
No pawn.
Oh,
Bishop.
sorry, bishop to C2.
Yeah.
Are you going to be trading queens?
All right. The bishop halts his hat as it moves over to B4.
Queen's open, but the king is also. Yeah, we're in check.
Yeah.
Could move the horse into direct line of sight with the bishop. That still leaves our queen open, though.
Yeah, it's okay for now.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
this doesn't look good.
Does it not?
Well, Illyra looks a little bit apprehensive as she stares at the
Oh.
queen across the way with the two swords that decapitated the dude.
You'll be alright. Iris will protect you, I'm sure.
Oh, of course, I will try my best. It's a king's job to protect his subjects.
Mm-hmm. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Hobbs time, I think, yeah.
All right. Horsey to C3, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
This is slightly nerve-wracking, God.
And the bishop raises his staff aloft from his head proudly and rains radiant damage down on the knight, who disappears in a dust cloud.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hold on. If we did that.
What?
No, it's not a good move.
I don't know. This really isn't actually looking good at all.
That's the better move.
Yeah, it is.
You're gonna. Woo! Okay. Next.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the better move.
Moves out on the board, places himself in harm's way.
I protect you.
Bishop
But
to D2. The rook, with all of its weird stones, scrapes across the ground, moving to E8.
I think we use the rook to move him, yeah.
Oh, I need to go. I think it's time.
Oh, hold on. No, we can't do that because you're moving to check.
Yeah. We physically can't, yeah. Can he do it to me? I don't think so, no. Because,
What?
yeah, he can't get over to me, no. Yeah, I was just trying to remember how the rooks worked. This is fucking difficult. Yeah. It's the only way.
Is you sure? All right.
Is it the only way?
I don't know. Is it the only way? Hold on. Yeah, it's the only way.
Yeah, it looks it.
I think. Yeah, because there's no other sort of cover that we can provide.
There's no
at this
other
point.
cover at all, yeah. Or way
Okay.
to get rid of the rook. Yeah, we physically
Illyra
need-
looks at Darius and says, I will protect you. And Queen moves to You
I
do.
just realised something else we could have done, but well, it's too late.
The queen stalks towards Nyx, raises his two swords, and Nyx, you look helplessly as the two swords slash into your tender flesh.
Huh? Oh, the queen's killing me.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
And you take 9 points of slashing damage,
Very good.
and you're teleported off the board.
Fuck.
I'm watching from a phone. You better not fuck up. Okay. Ooh.
It's not going great. Yeah.
All right. You want to
Think so.
move areas to F2?
Oh no, actually no. We can castle now.
Oh, do you want me to castle? Because then I can get right next to the queen. Like go there and then have Arius get there. I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No,
Yeah.
go there. Arius move. No, that's still check. Doesn't work. Because queen can still get got then.
Yeah, it has to go this way.
Yeah, has to.
Okay. So you want to place areas at a G?
Yeah, I think Arius at G, and isn't it the rook would be at F then? Yeah. For that to work.
Oh, but if we did that, Illyria's alone.
True.
I think this is the play. Oh no, we can't do that because then we got
And we, yeah, I know.
the rook this way.
Mm,
I think the better play here is okay. So we're still in check. Shit, you're gonna have to do that. We have to do that.
Okay.
yeah.
You move king to F2.
Fuck. Never had chess so stressful.
Okay.
But now there's not too much risk.
Yeah.
The queen looks at Illyria and raises his two swords.
we can't
Illyria
take it back.
takes 6 points of damage.
We can't take it.
Somebody note that on her character sheet. And she's teleported off the board.
Yeah, and we can't take it.
Yeah, seems to be like the only choice.
It is.
Arius moves to G3. The bishop again raises his dress and moves to E5.
Don't think that worked, no.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Can't go there. Can go there or there, essentially.
If we do that, is there? No, yeah.
Okay. King to H4. The queen stalks with her hands on her swords and stares Irius down menacingly.
I think that's... we can't-
That's,
no, I think that's
yeah,
true.
let's
Yeah.
finish. Let's checkmate.
And as the queen goes to slash Arius. Dealing as mate has been had.
Using your analyzer boards.
Hey, I had AI
Show
to
the other
use it.
screen. Show us the other screen.
It's easy! It's easy! Arius is teleported off the board. There's a bit of like sand again that is moving, but you notice that the magical barrier that kept you from entering the board again dissipates, but the whole board is in a stage ready to be reset. And you think to yourself, if these chess pieces physically attacked and you're ready to enter the board, what if? Will you try again and let them reset? Or will you do this the hard way? We will find out next time! Curse of Mother Misery! Woo!
Fucking hell.